Have you ever imagined what it's like to travel to the Paris of the ultra-rich? That Paris filled with luxury, sophistication, and exclusive experiences that only the most privileged can enjoy. If you've ever dreamed of living moments of pure opulence in the City of Light, know that you're not alone. Many of us wonder how it's possible to access this closed and fascinating world, where glamour is at every corner. But don't worry, because today we're going to reveal the secrets of this Paris that only a few have the privilege to know. It's time to discover how the super rich travel and live in the most desired city in the world, and how you too can get closer to this world of luxury and exclusivity. Get ready for a unique journey where the impossible becomes reality. If you're curious to discover all the details about the Paris of the ultra-rich and want to dive deeper into this world of luxury and sophistication, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Here, we'll explore every secret of this fascinating city and show you how you too can experience exclusive moments. Click the subscribe button and join us on our upcoming adventures. Together, let's uncover the glamour and opulence of Paris. Luxurious accommodation. How the rich stay in Paris. Imagine traveling to an incredible city full of lights and wonders, staying in a hotel that feels like a fairy tale palace. That's what happens with the super rich who visit Paris, a city known not only for its beauty, but also for the most luxurious places it offers. Here, instead of staying just anywhere, they choose the most exclusive hotels, where every detail is designed to make everyone feel like true kings and queens. The Dream Hotel. Now, imagine you're in Paris, and someone says, "How about spending the night at the Hotel Plaza Athénée?" Sounds like a movie name, right? This is one of the most amazing hotels in Paris. It has a royal suite that costs almost $44,000 for one night. That's right, almost $44,000. If you stop to think about it, you could buy many incredible things with that money. But those who have a lot of money believe that nothing is worth more than a unique experience. And that's what they get here. At this hotel, they can enjoy a luxurious room with a beautiful view of the city, while a special butler attends to every request they make, as if they were in a real palace. And if the Hotel Plaza Athénée sounds too luxurious, there's another hotel that will leave you speechless, the Ritz Paris. It's famous for being the favorite hotel of many celebrities and wealthy people around the world, and it has a suite called the Imperial Suite, which costs over $70,000 for a single night. It might seem like a lot, but this is the price of exclusivity. The luxury experience here is like a dream, and it's no wonder that people like artists and even members of royalty choose to stay there. Then, there's the Hôtel de Crillon, another super famous place in Paris. Its daily rate can reach $52,000 per night. Why do the super rich choose these expensive hotels? Well, they're looking for more than just a place to sleep. They want to live a completely different experience, a place where they can rest with total comfort and sophistication without worrying about anything other than enjoying the moment. What makes a luxury hotel? These hotels aren't ordinary. They're enormous and have everything you can imagine, and even things you can't. They're like modern palaces, with incredible decor, gourmet food, and a team that's always ready to help. In luxury hotels in Paris, like the Ritz and Plaza Athénée, the rooms aren't simple. They're like mini houses inside a grand palace. The beds are enormous, covered with sheets so soft that you'll want to stay in bed all day. The curtains are made from fine fabrics, and the walls have paintings and decorations that are almost works of art. For those who like a special touch, there are even marble bathrooms with huge bathtubs to relax in, and bed linens so fluffy that you barely want to leave them. And the food? Oh, the restaurants in these hotels serve dishes that are true works of art. The Ritz, for example, has chefs who prepare amazing meals, with dishes you never thought could exist. From the moment you arrive at the hotel to the moment you leave, the food and service are designed to make every day more special. But what really makes these places stand out are the little details. Every guest is treated as if they were the only one in the world. When a celebrity arrives, for example, the hotel ensures they have total privacy. They prepare everything so that nothing is revealed, maintaining discretion and secrecy about who is staying there. Even those who aren't famous feel this special treatment, as if they were being treated like a star. A bit of history. These hotels aren't just beautiful and luxurious. They also have an incredible history. The Hôtel de Crillon, for example, was built in the 18th century in 1758, which means this hotel is over 250 years old. Can you imagine sleeping in a place with so much history? It's like being inside a history book, where every wall tells a story of important moments that happened there, like the French Revolution, the World Wars, and even special celebrations of France's sports victories. These hotels aren't just for sleeping. They are part of the city's and the world's history. When the Hôtel de Crillon underwent a grand renovation in 2017, they spent around 1,200 million to renovate the place and make it even more incredible. Not only did they preserve the history of the place, but they also added the latest in technology and comfort. As a result, it became even more sought after by celebrities and the super rich. Those who choose to stay there can even peek at the famous Place de la Concorde from their windows, one of the most iconic places in Paris. What's beyond the room? But these hotels offer much more than just a place to sleep. Imagine you have the perfect day in Paris, but what to do? At the Ritz, you can spend the day relaxing in a luxurious spa with massages and beauty treatments that will make anyone envious. The Plaza Athénée even has its own boutique, where guests can purchase the finest fashion, not to mention the butler service, who are there to ensure everything is exactly as you dreamt it would be. Now, if you're the adventurous type, you can even book an exclusive tour of the city with a personal guide. These guides are specialists who know all the secrets of Paris, from the most famous tourist attractions to hidden spots only locals know. And after a day full of activities, you can return to your room and relax, with dinner served in your suite, as if you were royalty. Why all this luxury? You might be asking yourself, why so much luxury? Why not stay in a simpler hotel? The truth is, the super rich aren't just looking for a place to rest. They want an experience that can't be found anywhere else. They want to be treated in a unique way, in a place where every moment is unforgettable. And in Paris, these hotels offer all that and more. They are the perfect place to live a luxury experience that will leave anyone impressed. If you ever have the chance to visit Paris and stay in one of these luxury hotels, you'll realize how every second there is designed to make you feel special. It's as if the hotel itself is saying, "You deserve the best, and we're here to ensure you have an amazing stay." Chateau and luxurious retreats, where the rich stay outside Paris. Now that we've talked about luxury hotels in central Paris, how about discovering where the super rich stay when they want a bit more peace and tranquility, away from the city? Imagine a place surrounded by huge gardens, with a house that looks like a real castle, full of history and beauty. These places are called chateaux, and they are like dreams come true for those who can afford a luxury stay. Chateau de Villette, a piece of history. There's a special chateau called Chateau de Villette, which is about 40 minutes away from Paris. To get there, you leave the city, drive along a peaceful road, and suddenly you find yourself in a vast garden with trees, flowers, and a house that looks like it came out of a fairy. This chateau is not only beautiful, but it also has an incredible history. It was built in the late 17th century by the same architect who designed the famous Palace of Versailles, that grand palace everyone has heard of. The architect's name was Jules Hardouin-Mansart, and he spent 5 years building this place, while also working on Versailles. Chateau de Villette is so incredible that people often call it Small Versailles, because it has a palace-style design, but is even more intimate and as the name suggests, it has a unique countryside charm, far from the hustle and bustle of Paris. When the rich want to escape their routine and relax, this place is the perfect. The history behind the chateau. Chateau de Villette has as much history as the grand castles of Paris, and has been the setting for many significant moments. For example, in the past, very important people such as Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, Benjamin Franklin, thinker and inventor, and Thomas Paine, one of the founding fathers of the United States, have visited this place. It sounds like a movie scene, right? And if you think that's all, know that the chateau has also hosted Hollywood stars like John Travolta, Tom Cruise, and Lenny Kravitz. And guess what? The place is so special that over 80 films have been shot there, from the 1960s when Audrey Hepburn visited, to more recent productions with major movie stars. It's like a little piece of cinema in the heart of France. But even though Chateau de Villette is famous for celebrity visits and films, it has something more that makes the people who visit it feel as if they are living in a fairy tale. This chateau is not just a place of beauty, but also a place full of memories and stories. Whether you're a famous person or someone just seeking a little peace in the countryside, this chateau offers an experience that will stay in anyone's memory. How much does it cost to stay at Chateau de Villette? Now you're probably thinking, this must cost a fortune, right? And you're right, staying at Chateau de Villette isn't cheap. To spend a week at this wonderful retreat, the cost can reach nearly $1,270,000. That's an enormous amount, but for those with a lot of money, it seems like a small price to pay for a unique and super exclusive experience. After all, this amount includes much more than just a place to sleep. It offers the chance to live like royalty, surrounded by all the luxury and comfort. And guess what? Even though the place is super exclusive, the demand is enormous. This means that if someone wants to stay there, they may need to wait on a waiting list. After all, this chateau is so sought after that many people want to take advantage of the unique experience of being in such a charming and historic place. It's a retreat where people can enjoy peace, surrounded by nature, yet still very close to Paris for those wanting to explore the city. Not every day do you get the chance to live like a French noble from the 17th century, right? What's inside the chateau? What makes this chateau even more special is how well planned it is. When you arrive, you're greeted by a grand hall where you quickly notice the antique details on the walls and ceilings. The octagonal hall, for example, was cleverly designed so that visitors can enjoy a beautiful view of the gardens outside. But don't think that Chateau de Villette is just an old place without modern comforts. Despite all its history, it offers all the comfort that modern life requires. One of the most incredible things about the place is the hidden pool. How so? Well, beneath your feet there's a massive 15-ton stone that moves in a super technological way, revealing a hidden pool. This blend of history and innovation makes the place even more fascinating. And the best part is that Chateau de Villette is not just a place to relax and admire its architecture. You can also enjoy many outdoor activities, such as fishing in the lakes or walking through the surrounding forests. The nature around the chateau is truly marvelous, filled with animals and stunning landscapes that will leave anyone enchanted. Imagine walking there, feeling the fresh air and seeing all that nature has to offer, while staying in a castle full of history and comfort. Without a doubt, it's the perfect place for anyone who wants to escape the busy life and live like a French noble. An exclusive place to relax. Chateau de Villette is undoubtedly one of the most exclusive and luxurious retreats for those who want to escape the city and relax. Unlike a luxury hotel in the middle of Paris, this place offers a quieter rest, where you can enjoy the beauty of the French countryside while also enjoying a stay filled with comfort and style. It's like living a dream, where you don't have to worry about anything, just enjoying the best of life. And, of course, always with plenty of discretion and privacy. This type of experience, which mixes history, luxury, and nature, is what attracts so many millionaires and celebrities to this enchanted castle. And if you ever have the chance to visit Chateau de Villette, you will realize how magical it is to live in such an incredible place, with so many secrets and special moments. You might even feel like a movie star for a while, living in the perfect setting for a great story. Luxury restaurants and cuisine in Paris. Where to dine like royalty. Paris is a city famous not only for its beauty, but also for its wonderful food. If you've ever imagined what it would be like to eat at a super chic restaurant, where dishes seem more like works of art than food, then you're thinking of luxury restaurants. But not just any restaurant. These are places where even the wealthiest and most famous go to savor incredible dishes created by renowned chefs who are true culinary artists. Michelin stars, the highest quality certification. In Paris, when talking about luxury restaurants, it's almost impossible not to mention the Michelin Guide. Did you know that France has over 600 Michelin-starred restaurants? That's right! And they don't just give any star. They award a golden star to the most amazing restaurants. The best of them even have 3 Michelin stars, meaning they are the best of the best. To give you an idea, if a restaurant has 3 stars, it means they offer such an amazing dining experience that it's worth traveling there just to eat. Key. A journey of flavors between Japan and France. One of the most incredible restaurants in Paris is K. Imagine a restaurant where you can enjoy dishes that combine Japanese and French flavor. The food there is so good that the Michelin Guide describes the dishes as almost perfect. This means the chefs there work magic with every ingredient, creating flavors that no one ever thought to combine. If you go there, you'll taste food that's so delicious and well-made, you'll feel like you're in a culinary dream. Epicure, where tradition is respected with style. Now, if you love traditional French food, Epicure is the perfect place for you. Located at Le Bristol, one of the most luxurious hotels in Paris, this restaurant serves traditional food, meaning they make classic French dishes, but in such a perfect way that you'll feel like you're eating in a royal palace. Nothing is overlooked, and every dish is made with such care and love that you'll salivate just thinking about it. The ingredients are of the highest quality, and even the seasoning is perfect, making each bite feel like a little piece of Le Cinq, where opulence meets gastronomy. For those who enjoy an ultra-luxurious experience, there's Le Cinq, located at the Four Seasons, one of the most expensive and famous hotels in Paris. When you enter, it feels like you're in a palace. The ambiance is chic, with high ceilings and golden details everywhere. And the food? Wow! The chef at Le Cinq, Christian Lesquire, is one of the most renowned in the world, and he holds 3 Michelin stars for his recipes, which are created with rare ingredients like truffles, morel, and fresh seafood. If you go there, be prepared to try dishes like cod with lemon sauce and truffled ham and mushroom gratinated spaghetti. Each dish is a flavor explosion, and the presentation is so beautiful that you'll want to take photos of each one. The wine list that will take your breath away. But it's not just the food that will impress you at these luxury restaurants. For example, Le Cinq has a spectacular wine list. You can choose from over 50,000 bottles of different wine. The restaurant's sommelier, the wine expert, is someone who understands everything about wine, and he can help you choose the perfect wine to pair with your meal. Imagine eating a delicious dish while savoring a rare wine from a world-renowned French vineyard. Now that's luxury. The complete experience. Dining is just part of the magic, but don't think these restaurants are just about eating well. The experience goes far beyond. When you go to a luxury restaurant like Epicure or Le Cinq, you're not just feeding your body, you're also feeding your senses. Everything, from the moment you step into the restaurant to the moment you leave, is designed to surprise. The service is impeccable, with waiters and waitresses always ready to serve you with a smile and make you feel special. The atmosphere is elegant, with soft music playing in the background and candles creating a cozy ambiance. And no matter if you're with friends or family, every detail is thought out to ensure you have an experience that will stay in your memory forever. Chef's dishes, true works of art. At a luxury restaurant in Paris, each dish is a true work of art. The chefs are real artists, mixing ingredients in ways you never imagined. Each dish is visually stunning, with vibrant colors, interesting textures, and flavor combinations that make you feel like you're at a culinary art exhibition. Each bite is a blend of flavor and emotion, and even the simplest dish seems to have been prepared with magic. For example, at Le Cinq, you can try dishes like fish with almond milk and truffle puree, or even pumpkin soup with wild mushroom sauce. Who would have thought that something as simple as soup could be transformed into such a unique experience? Is luxury gastronomy for everyone? Of course, to many of us, it may seem like these restaurants are only for millionaires or celebrities, but in reality, anyone with a passion for good food and a desire for an unforgettable experience can go to these places. What these restaurants offer is not just a meal, it's a true sensory experience, is something that stays with you forever. Dining in one of these places is like living in a fairy tale, where the food is magical and every meal feels like a special event. So, if you ever have the chance to dine in one of these luxury restaurants, savor every moment and enjoy the dishes as if they were the best gifts you've ever received. In Paris, eating is not just about satisfying hunger, it's about living a life experience. Now that you've had a taste of this ultra-rich Paris, how about showing you're ready to join this world of luxury and sophistication? If you like the content and want to see more, leave a like below. This way, you help us bring even more exclusive experiences like this. Let's embark on this journey of opulence together. Shopping and fashion in Paris. Where to find the world's choicest clothes. You've probably heard that Paris is the fashion capital of the world, right? Well, the city is famous for being the place where the big trends in clothing, accessories, and footwear come to life. And if you're someone who loves stylish clothes and dreams of walking through streets lined with stores from famous brands, Paris is the place for you. Let's take a journey through the world of fashion in Paris and discover where the wealthiest and most famous people shop for their clothes. Ready to start? The Mecca of luxury shopping. Galeries Lafayette. Imagine a place where you can find all the world's most famous brands, like Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, and many. That's what you'll find at Galeries Lafayette, one of the most luxurious department stores in Paris. Galeries Lafayette isn't just a store, it's almost a luxury shopping center. When you step inside, it's like entering a dream world where everything is beautiful, expensive, and exclusive. The building itself is a spectacle. It has a giant glass dome and an interior so stunning you'll want to take photos from every angle. And the best, you can spend the whole day there, shopping for incredible clothes, sparkling accessories, and even something to decorate your home. But that's not all. Inside Galeries Lafayette, you'll also find an area dedicated to haute couture. Haute couture is a type of clothing made especially for you, with perfect details and rare material. Just imagine having an outfit tailored to fit your body, something that only you will wear in the whole world. This is one of the experiences enjoyed by Paris's wealthiest. Champs-Élysées, the most famous street in the world. Now, if you've ever dreamed of walking down a street lined with luxury stores, the Champs-Élysées is the place for. It's one of the world's most iconic streets, famous for being the gathering spot for the rich and famous who are in Paris. This is where you'll find some of the most luxurious and exclusive stores on the planet. You can stroll along the avenue and enter stores like Cartier, Chanel, Dior, and Hermès. The store windows along the Champs-Élysées are a show in themselves. They are so beautifully decorated that they look more like an art exhibition than just a regular store. The street has such an elegant, glamorous energy that you might even feel like a movie star walking down it. But don't worry, everyone is welcome to admire and even purchase a piece or who knows, you might find that super exclusive item you've been looking for to shine out. Samaritain, the charm of historic shop. Now, if you want to immerse yourself in a place full of history and at the same time be surprised by incredible fashion trends, you need to visit Samaritain. This store is one of the oldest in Paris, founded in 1870, but despite its age, it has been completely renovated and is more modern than ever. Imagine a place where you can travel through time while seeing the latest in fashion, beauty, and even gastronomy. Inside the Samaritain, you can find everything from elegant clothing to exclusive perfumes and luxurious jewelry. The best part is that the design of the place blends both old and new styles, creating a unique. If you love history and culture, you'll be charmed by the Art Nouveau style of the store. And if you're passionate about fashion, you'll adore the international brands and exclusive collections you can find. If you're a fashion lover, Samaritain will leave you wide-eyed. The VIP experience. Shopping just for you. Now, imagine you're shopping in Paris, but you don't want anyone around you, just you, your friends, or your family, in a super exclusive environment. This is where the concept of VIP shopping comes in. In some luxury stores, you can close the shop to make it just for you for a few hours. This means you can try on all the clothes, accessories, and shoes you want without being disturbed, with the help of personal stylists who will guide you on what looks best. And what's even more amazing, in some of these stores, personal stylists will help you choose outfits that perfectly match your style. They're like fashion magicians, knowing exactly what you need, and they know where to find the most exclusive pieces that will make you look like a movie star. Have you ever thought about leaving Paris with a completely bespoke outfit, unique in the world? This is possible in these stores. Fashion is for everyone. How to enjoy Parisian style? You might be thinking, but what about me? I'm not rich. Can I enjoy this too? Of course you can. Paris has options for all but even if you're not going to buy a $1,000 bag, you can stroll through the chic streets of Paris and admire the window. You can even step into stores to see how the clothes are made. And who knows, you might find a more affordable model from famous brands in their collection. And if you don't have a lot of money to spend, don't worry, because there are several more affordable fashion stores where you can buy stylish, modern clothes at lower prices. If you love fashion and want to feel like a person who's always on trend, Paris is the perfect place for you. Here, fashion is not just about clothes. It's a lifestyle where you feel confident, beautiful, and if you ever get the chance to shop in Paris, remember that the experience of being in those stores is what truly matters. Even if you don't buy anything, the magic of the place will envelop you in a way that's truly unique. Fashion and shopping. The magic of Paris. So, if you ever have the opportunity to visit Paris, make sure to lose yourself in the stores, the windows, and the streets full of charming boutiques. Remember, in Paris, fashion is not just about clothes, it's about the experience of dressing well, feeling confident, and letting your style shine. Paris is undoubtedly the place where fashion comes to life, and you can be part of this magic, even if just as an observer. Private boat tours on the Seine. Traveling through the heart of Paris in grand style. Imagine a place where you can sail along an enchanted river, while all around you, you see the most beautiful sights and monuments of Paris. Now, think about experiencing this tour in such a chic and exclusive way that you feel like a real movie star. This is the type of experience that only those with a lot of money can live in Paris. But who doesn't love to dream and be immersed in the magic of a place? The Seine River. The heart of Paris. The Seine is one of the most famous rivers in the world. It runs through the entire city of Paris, and along its banks are many of the main tourist attractions, like Notre Dame Cathedral, the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre Museum, and many. When you're in Paris, it's almost impossible not to be enchanted by the charm of the Seine, which seems to tell stories and secrets of centuries of history. Now, imagine having the chance to go on a private boat tour, just for you and your friends or family, sailing along the calm waters of this beautiful river. Sounds like something from a movie, doesn't it? Private boats. A luxury all your own. Now, imagine that you have the option to rent an exclusive boat, completely for you and your guests. These private boats are like small floating palaces. They have comfortable sofas, views of the entire city, elegant decor, and the most incredible part, you get to choose what you want to do during the tour. Want to have an intimate celebration with friends? Or maybe a marriage proposal? Or perhaps a romantic dinner to impress? These boats have everything you need to make this moment extra special. You can relax while watching Paris's monuments lit up at dusk, or simply float peacefully along the river while sipping a glass of champagne and enjoying the silence and beauty of the surroundings. Sustainable yachts, sailing with style and awareness. One of the most interesting boats you can rent on the Seine is the Cashmere, a 100% electric yacht. This means it's completely silent, allowing you to enjoy the tour without any interruptions. Imagine you're there, enjoying the view of the city, only hearing the gentle sound of the water lapping against the boat, with a sense of peace and tranquility surrounding you. These boats aren't just luxurious, they're also sustainable, as they use clean energy to operate, which is really cool, especially for those who care about the future of the planet. Special moments on board. Be surprised by exclusivity. Did you know that many celebrities and famous people have gone on private boat tours along the Seine? That's right! Brad Pitt and Julia Roberts are just a couple of the stars who've been seen aboard these chic boats during their visits to Paris. And why do you think so many famous people choose this tour? Because it's super exclusive, and who doesn't love feeling like they're living something unique and special? This tour is the essence of luxury, a moment you'll never forget. And don't be mistaken, even if you're not a Hollywood star, you can still live the experience of sailing on the Seine's waters in grand style. Everything can be planned for you. Customized to your preferences, from the duration of the tour to the type of special events you want to have on board, such as cocktails, dinners, or even a live music show. And if you're thinking all of this must be expensive, believe me, there are options for different budgets. The important thing is that the experience will always be unique and unforgettable. Exclusive views of Paris, a unique perspective. During the tour, you will see Paris in a new light. If you already know the city, sailing on the Seine will give you a completely different perspective. From the river, the view of Notre Dame, the Eiffel Tower, and even the Louvre is stunning, and everything takes on a magical touch when you're floating on the water. During the tour, the guide will tell you stories about each of these places, making you feel like you're on a journey through time, seeing Paris as a city full of mysteries and fascinating tales. And the best part, you can enjoy this tour with total privacy, without worrying about the hustle and bustle of the streets or the crowds of tourists. The experience of relaxing on the river. What to expect on board. As the boat glides smoothly along the waters, you can relax, listen to soft music, enjoy something delicious to eat, and sip a glass of champagne or French wine. Many of these tours include romantic dinners or even sophisticated lunches, with dishes prepared by renowned chefs, making you feel like you're in a real luxury restaurant while enjoying the most beautiful views of Paris. And if you're with friends or family, this is a great opportunity to create unforgettable memories together. Talk about the sights, take amazing photos, and even celebrate special moments like birthdays, weddings, or simply relax and enjoy each other's company. The sky and the river become the perfect backdrop for any event you want to experience in grand style. The magic of the tour. Paris like you've never seen before. The best part of all is that this type of tour allows you to see Paris in a unique way. Unlike any other tour where you're on land, on the boat, you have the sensation of floating through the city. The river is calm, the wind is gentle, and you feel like you're in a fantasy world, where the great monuments of Paris become even more impressive and magical. When you're on your Seine tour, it's easy to feel like a character in a movie or even part of a love story. After all, Paris is the city of love, and the river has a special power to enchant and fascinate those who sail its waters. It's a way to see the city from a completely new angle, with time to admire, reflect, and even dream. So, did you enjoy discovering all these incredible and luxurious places in Paris? Now, before you start dreaming about everything we've talked about, here's an important message. Don't forget that this entire experience is made up of special moments. And what really makes Paris magical is not just the luxury, but also the feeling of experiencing every little bit of this wonderful city. So, stay alert. What really matters, and what shouldn't be missed on this journey, is your ability to marvel at the little things, from a simple walk through the streets of Paris to gazing at the Eiffel Tower and feeling the magic of the place. It doesn't matter if it's in a luxury hotel, a Michelin-starred restaurant, or even a boat on the river. The most important thing is to enjoy every moment, because Paris is all about that, a place where dreams come to life. Now, all that's left is for you to decide how you want to live this experience, in super luxury style or simply letting yourself be carried away by the beauty and energy of this unique city. But remember, the most important thing is to enjoy the journey and make your visit to Paris something truly unforgettable. And of course, stay tuned for more adventures and tips, because who knows, next time you might be experiencing the luxury of Paris in a way that suits you best. Subscribe to the channel, share with your friends, and see you in the next video.